Yahbashim Yahshua Barakatham, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. We give double honors to our Apostle Elders, which Apostle Elders a great millstone to your full elect on the four corners of the planet Earth that's been set up in this truth through faith. And we're pushing towards that goal, man. Okay? The Lord is coming, man. We're at that time. You know, we're coming up to different things that are taking place for the name of Yahshua Allah. And it's a beautiful thing and a beautiful time that we're in. Hold on. Hold on. Slack, you got to turn this thing off. Salakia, I can't this thing on my car, man. Hey, but okay, shalom. Hey, man. Like I said, man, we're coming to that time where the Lord is getting ready to establish the kingdom of heaven. Esau's fading away. He's a thing of the past, really. As you see what's taking place right now, Yahweh Shem Yahshua is bringing us all closer together, the hopeful elect, the ones that are pushing in the spirit, man, okay? And this thing is about faith. You got guys that, they don't understand this, they don't understand that. They can't fathom this, they can't fathom that. The Lord didn't commit this, he didn't do this. At the end of the day, we're fighting a winning battle, okay? We are fighting a winning battle. This battle has already been won. And when has it been won? It's been won by Yahweh's sacrifice, man, okay? Yahweh's sacrifice solidified us our win, okay? That's when he gave himself up. He took the W, man. That's why it says, him that loses his life shall gain it. So when he lost his life, he gained the W, man. He gained his life. He gained his true life, which is what? Being the savior and the salvation, being the mediator of a better covenant, okay? He's going to be, we're going to be, how you say, under a new covenant through the sacrifice of Yahushua. So the battle is already won. We are fighting a winning battle. So that's why you got to fight, man. You just fight, man. Anything that can be fought and put into this truth is just going to further add more glory to Yahweh Shem Yahshua's words, man. Okay? This battle's been won. It's already been set, matched. That's why it says what? The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. All right? Watch. I know, brothers, we go to work. We do our day-to-days. You know what I'm saying? We live in this flesh. We be as pilgrims, but take comfort that the battle, you're fighting a winning battle, man. This battle's already been won. The ones that don't think it's been won, that's why they fall out. That's why they fall out this thing, because they lose faith in the purpose of what they're doing. They lose faith in what they're into. They think like, man, this ain't coming. No, once you realize it's already set in stone, the kingdom is already prepared. We're already sitting on thrones. The 1/3, the 1/3 is 2/3. The 2/3 is back in a reincarnation through the 1/3. All is righteous, all is set. All of this is already been. It's already in the spirit, man. It's already prepared for us, man. The victory, Esau being destroyed, the kingdom being established. That's why we're able to speak about the prophecies and the understanding that you see coming to pass, man, because it's already been given to us through the comforter. And what had to happen what had to happen with the comforter? Yahushua had to give up his life, man. That's why we give praise and honor unto Yahushua. That's why it says in Revelations 5 that every knee gonna bow before Yahushua, man. Every knee gonna bow to the rulership of Yahushua, because he has solidified his spot on the right hand of the Father. All right. If Revelations 5 goes deeper into that, but it's telling you that it's already been won. We don't need to sit here and be like, man, I hope we gonna get it. No, Yahushua already got it. He already did it. That's why it says, I go to you, Father, I pray for them. They shall be in the world. So the prayers are coming for us. The concern is for us, man. In the spiritual world, everything is perfect, man. Everything is perfect and set in stone. So now it's just us down here having to live out the movie. Excuse me. Just like when you watch a movie that you've seen already, you have to tough it out to the part. You might wait for your favorite part of the movie. You might want to watch that movie just because of one part in that movie, but you tolerate the whole movie just to get to that one little scene. Okay? So this is a rerun, man. The battle is already won. That's why Esau, hey, he's circling the drain. He's fighting against the inevitable. Okay, we have already been delivered. We've already been made perfect. All these things are happening in the spirit, man, in the spirit realm. You know, that's why it says there's no man knoweth the end. But it's already been. That's how the revelation goes into the future. That shows you that what if they don't come up for the Feast of Tabernacle, there ain't gonna be no rain. All right. That means they're not gonna have any kind of agricultural blossoms for that season because they disobeyed the rules and regulations that are gonna be set down on the planet Earth. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set down order. That's why we're gonna burn the weapons. Nobody's going to learn war anymore. These nations are not going to go at each other. Why are they not going to go at each other? Because we're going to rule with an ironclad fist under Yahweh Shem Shai's authority, man. And David and the 12. That's why this thing is such a beautiful thing to be a part of, man. Like that's like going to go play a game, a basketball game, and you already got 100 points before you ever touch the ball, man. You already got 100 points off the rip, man. Because Yahushua is that bonus, man. His sacrifice is giving us things and understanding. He's supping with certain men that are giving us these understandings, the breakdowns. These things are going to be received by those that believe on Yahushua. That's why it says the sheep know my voice and they hear me. So we hearing the words of Yahushua through these men. So if you're not of the sheepfold and you're not of Yahushua's sheep, then you're not going to hear him. And he also says, what? Father, them that thou hast given me. So the Most High has allotted Yahushua a number of souls, man, that is his. Just like the Lord has allotted, just like we're Israel, man. The Prince of Power, Yashar Allah. Make sure this is working. You know, the Prince of Power. That's what brothers always got to realize, man. We are fighting a winning battle. And, you know, Lord willing, this will be more parts. It's just something that's been on my spirit all day. It's actually a couple days that I've been trying to get to this lesson, man. And I was watching Apostle. He said, man, I think of an idea on the drive, and I just pop it on. So I was like, look, you know what? Just to promote this lesson and not having to let it slip, I was like, man, let me get it on wax because then I can go into it and brothers can go into it a little bit more, man. But this battle is won, Akim. Always keep faith in that. Yahushua he's done the legwork, man. He's done the legwork. We just got to follow in the path that he set. That's why it says we must be perfect as what? The Lord is perfect, man. So we strive for that perfection through the Spirit. And if we don't reach it, we still reach. It says, though a righteous man falleth 7 times, he getteth up again. So 7 is completion. So you're going to fall in this truth. You're going to slip in this truth. You're going to stumble in the truth. You know, you might stumble on your words. Simple things like that. But like it says, a man slippeth with his mouth, but not with his heart. I was thinking about that today too. So enjoy the ride, man, because this is going to be a memorable time that we look back on in the time of sitting in the kingdom and enjoying the fruits of the labor. And these would be the times we look back on and we rejoice over to say we made it through those tough times, man. Just like somebody goes to Mount Everest and they climb Mount Everest and they go on top of Mount Everest, what do? They reflect on the journey it took to get to the top of that mountain, man. That's why, you know, Esau does that shit. He takes pride. You know, if Edom might be like, yeah, I've climbed Mount Everest, they're gonna be like, damn, you climb Mount Everest because it's a tough mountain. It's a hard mountain. You get clout. Saying that you climbed Mount Everest gives you clout because you went through tough things to achieve a goal that not many men are able to do. So this life is our Mount Everest, man. This walk we do is our Mount Everest. And Yahushua has already climbed to the top. He's went to the top of the mountain and he's done it, man. He's planted the spiritual flag and he's established perfection that's coming to us, man. We're getting ready to taste no sickness, no blindness. Every brother's gonna have perfect vision as an eagle has. You're going to see, you're going to walk different, talk different, taste different. Your taste buds. Imagine that. You're not going to taste the same. You're not going to smell the same. You're not going to look the same. These are the things you got to anticipate and see to imagine how sharp in HD. You think Esau's 4K is sharp? Imagine the eyes the Lord has got prepared for those that love him, man. Imagine the way that the body is going to be built, man. Yahushua had that glorious body, man. We're going to be like, man, it's going to Super Saiyans ain't got nothing on Jake, man. Jake is getting ready to elevate the world to a level it's never seen before. And I believe that, man. I believe that. I chase that all day. I watch those things. I try to indoctrinate myself with that belief, man. Because that's what is coming to us because the Lord has promised it. If he promised us slavery and he promised that we would be destroyed and removed to the four corners of the planet Earth, then the promise of us receiving new bodies, the promise of us receiving rest, these things are going to come to pass also. So the curses solidify the blessings, man. Through us having the fall, we can gain the rise, man. Because the Lord told us we would fall in a certain way. So if we fell in a certain way, then that makes me know that we're going to rise in a certain way. That he said he's going to what? Ezekiel 37, he's going to put the breath in us, and he's done it. We're rose up on our feet. You got some Jakes that are awake to the whole knowledge, and you got Jakes that are partly awake. They just need the full understanding, that breath, that life, which the Lord can wake them up in an instant. Miracles. That's why it says that people shall be willing in the day of thy power. So there's going to be a set amount of men that are going to glorify Yahweh Shem Yahushua through the power that is given to them, man. Just like Yahushua did. What happened when he said he did his power? He said he glorified his Father, man. His Father gave him that power and he glorified him through that. So we're going to do the same, just like we do now with the scriptures, man. No man, no right man in his truth will say that he got the breakdowns from himself. That's a man. You show me a man that says that, I'll show you a man that's not right, man. We don't get nothing. It says you cannot receive nothing but by the Father. So that's where we're at now, man. The Lord is literally pouring out the waters. One of my favorite scriptures, it says, of course, out of that belly shall flow rivers of living water, but it says, with joy thou shalt draw from the fountains of wisdom. Okay? We're going to draw out of the well of salvation, with joy. So take happiness, man. Happy. Every time you can do a sit down, it should be happy. It should be something that you should be like, man, the Lord's allowing me to get another sit down. The Lord's allowing me to feed his elect through his spirit. That should be something in your mind that you should always, with joy, even though you might have a fucked up day, you might be going in on a subject that doesn't, necessarily isn't on a joyful tip, but in your spirit, like, yeah, the Lord's allowing me to bring forth this knowledge, man. And bring forth this truth, which not every man has, man. Every man has not faith. Every man has not this gift, and it's not. And every day, the more my spirit personally gets built up in the spirit, I feel unworthy, man. I feel more unworthy than I did not knowing as much. The more you know, the more you get contrite, man, because you realize like you're filthy, man. You're filthy, and you've been given such a glorious calling, man. This ain't a McDonald's gig, man. This ain't some kind of part-time job or you got, some kind of good paying job. No, this is the greatest calling in creation, man. To be a steward and to be to prophesy in the name of the Most High, man. He could have chose any nation. He could have chose any people, but he chose us, man. He chose to glorify us with his name, Yah-Shur Allah. He is the Prince of the power. And we're coming to the time where he's going to come to us, and he told us we will need no church. We will need no building. We will need no kind of place to go and say, oh, I'm worshiping the Lord. We should need none of those things, man. Because what? The Lord's going to be with us, man. So I say again, we are fighting a winning battle. So fight, man. The battle is already won. Battle is already won. Shalom Akim. Keep faith. Keep fighting. Keep pushing towards that goal, man. With that, I want to give all praise and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakar Kwadash. Shalom, Akim.